off your heart tone. Is that what devils do? Took you so long, where only fools go. I shook the angel in you. Now I'm rising from the ground, rising up to you. Filled with all the strength I found, there's nothing I can't do. I need to know now, now, can you love me again? I need to know now, can you love me again? Love me again, love me again, love me again, love me again, love me again. Can you love me again? Unforgivable, a storm burnt your soul. Is that what demons do? They rule the world to me, destroy everything. They bring down angels like you. Now I'm rising from the ground, rising up to you. Filled with all the strength I found, there's nothing I can't do. I need to know now, now,
I'm not just a pretty girl. the music's going on. There's a guitar player, a keyboard player, there's a harmonium player, and they're all chanting. And I'm talking into her ear. And so I started toning in different places in the body, and she eventually started pointing to all
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the final countdown. The show starts in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Are you ready? It's showtime.
And welcome everyone to CPG Champions and Challengers live draw. As you can see, we're gonna start with the champions live draw for the round of 16. Let me just adjust this. Okay. So the rules are very simple. It's the top 8 against the playoff winners. There will be 2 pots. One pot for the top 8 and another pot for the top for the playoff winners, right? So that's how it's gonna go. And if you're watching for the first time, we use a wheel of names to generate these totally randomized draws. So we have no control on the outcome, so it's pretty much, like I said, random. We also, after the champions, we're gonna do the challengers live draw for the quarterfinals. And again, this is the highest level of esports in CPG. So thanks again for the managers and all the players for participating in our season 5. Already our 5th season of CPG EMEA. So I'm really proud of what we've been achieving, and yeah, we couldn't do it without you guys. So thanks again for that, for being part of the journey. So as you can see, we already have the pot for the top 8. There were AC Strenua, OS Gaming, Drommel, Tatix, Perigo FC, Pluribus Unum, which is my team by the way, GTZ Esports, Lamego Esports, and that is the top 8 of the Champions League Cup or League phase. Top 8 of the league phase. Then on the playoff winners we have OMD Esports, Pas Ferreira, Intellect or Altuari Sports, which are still being played tomorrow. There was a little delay on this game. We got Kimura, we got Thunder Gaming, the reigning champions, previously known as Coco Gaming. We have CD Nacional, Reborn, and that is your 8 teams who won the playoff winners played out during this week. Okay. So I don't know why there was a little background on the pot, but doesn't matter. Okay, so we're gonna start with the top 8s from left to right, top to bottom. That's how it's gonna go. Okay, so let's spin the wheel and find out who's the first team from the top 8 to come out for the round of 16. Let's spin the wheel. Hopefully it's not too laggy. Here we go. Spinning the wheel. Hopefully. Why is it not working? One second. Ah, my bad. I was doing the wrong one. Okay, so now it's fine. Here we go. Spinning the wheel now. Here we go. Yes. First team to come out is gonna be, ooh, that's close, is Perigo FC from France. Here we go. One of the best teams from France. France, which has a very strong presence this time. The best ever in the history of CPG, with quite a few teams. So Perigo FC is the first team to come out from the draw. Let's remove it. And spinning the wheel for the second team now. We have another French team, but it's gonna be Pluribus Unum from England. Here we go. Currently sitting 5th in the CPG Premier League, Pluribus Unum. We hope to improve our standing on the games to come, of course. And here we go, OS Gaming, previously known, if I'm not mistaken, as what was it? They got to the final 3 times. They lost twice, they won it once. BT Sports. I think I'm not wrong when I'm saying this. So, OS Gaming, which has an agreement with a Portuguese team, SCUT. Can't fit it in, so I'll just stick with OS Gaming for now. And let's spin the wheel again. We got Lamegu Esports. There you go. One second, guys. Did I make a mistake here? Why is there only 3 left? Apologies for this. Not quite sure what happened here. Pluribus Unum, Perigo, Lamego, Trauma, SC Strainway, GT Sports. Let me go into a short break while I figure this out. Really apologize. I don't want to get these wrong. So let me go into a commercial break and come back.
Carsplug is the #1 producer of football cards in the world. What is a football card? This is a football card. Your cards are fully customizable, words, pictures, everything. You can make them totally your way. Carsplug cards can make for an awesome gift, like birthdays, Christmas, or even a graduation. Pretty much any occasion can be commemorated with one of these, a one-of-a-kind Carsplug card. Making a card could not be made any simpler. All you have to do is head over to carsplug.com and hit up their easy-to-use card creator and get designing. And don't worry, they've got experts that will receive your design and give it that seal of approval before it gets printed. And with over 100,000 happy customers, the real question is, why haven't you got a Carsplug card? So what are you waiting for, guys? Head over to carsplug.com and make your very own football card today. Carsplug is the #1 producer of football cards in the world. What is a football card? This is a football card. Your cards are fully customizable, words, pictures, everything. You can make them totally your way. Carsplug cards can make for an awesome gift, like birthdays, Christmas, or even a graduation. Pretty much any occasion can be commemorated with one of these, a one-of-a-kind Carsplug card. Making a card could not be made any simpler. All you have to do is head over to carsplug.com and hit up their easy-to-use card creator and get designing. And don't worry, they've got experts that will receive your design and give it that seal of approval before it gets printed. And with over 100,000 happy customers, the real question is, why haven't you got a Carsplug card? So what are you waiting for, guys? Head over to carsplug.com and make your very own football card today.
And so I started toning in different places in the body, and she eventually started pointing to all of
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the final countdown. The show starts in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Are you ready? It's showtime.
Right, welcome back everyone. Sorry about the mistake that we've done. I gotta apologize because we forgot one team on the pot from the top 8. It was 2720 FC from Portugal. So obviously we're gonna have to restart the draw. We're gonna do it again. So without further ado, let's just get into it. Alright, spinning the wheel for the first team. And what a coincidence, it's Perigo again coming out first. Perigo FC from France. And spin the wheel again. And it's going to be Lamego from Portugal. Lamego Esports. Portugal once again being really well represented in quality and numbers. Quite a few teams. And now AC Strainua, always a favorite to win. Didn't win it yet. Can they do it this season? We shall find out. AC Strainua from Norway. It's the third team to come out. And now Dromel Tactics from France. Previously known as Dromel Team, competed in the last season. And now moving on to the right side of the brackets, we're gonna get my team, Pluribus Unum. There we go. Like I said, currently sitting 5th in the Premier League, top division of England. There's 4 of them. Now, one of the favorites as well, I would say, in my opinion, because they go to the final 3 times, and they are the current reigning champions of Portugal, OS Gaming / SCUT Torrens, I think, or Torrens from Portugal. Here we go. One last spin of the top 8 wheel. That's going to be GTZ Esports. Both teams are also from Portugal. And it's going to be GTZ Esports, which is, by the way, our sponsor and our location. They offer their they got like a warehouse or stadium sort of thing for esports, dedicated for esports, where we're going to host the Portuguese LAN events in late May, I believe. So GTZ Esports, and then last but not least 27 FC, also from Portugal. 2720 FC. Alright, so we are done with the top 8 pots. Moving on to the playoff winners. Here we go. 8 teams, including the reigning champion, who surprised everyone by not qualifying to the top 8. But they did their job, and now they're back into their rightful position in the round of 16 draw. But there's also many other teams looking out to surprise the top 8 and get through them on the next round. So I'm just checking everything's correct. Okay. Where it says Águilas Douradas is CD Nacional. It's a game that just got played 20 minutes ago. It was either them or CD Nacional. CD Nacional won that game, so they are through to the next round. Okay, so let's start the draw. I forgot to mention one rule. Teams from the same country cannot be placed against each other on the round of 16. Not just yet. On the quarterfinals, they will be able to compete against each other. So let's spin the wheel. The find the team that will face Perigo FC from France, and it's gonna be Gamora Esports. Gamora Esports, they won. Oh, they did win the championship once, I believe, in England, but they are from Morocco. One of the best teams from Morocco. Second team to come out is Intellect or Altuar, which is going to be played tomorrow. So it's one of them. We don't know yet. So Intellect or Altuar. Let's put it like that. Next, we are gonna get Rage Unit against AC Strainwa. Norway versus France. Now, finding out the opposition for Dromel Tactics. It's not going to be easy for them. They're going to have to face the reigning champions Thunder Gaming, previously known as Coco Gaming. So, Thunder Gaming from Spain. Now, moving on to the other side of the brackets. Find the team to face Pluribus Unum. And it's gonna be Pas de Frere from Portugal. Alright, we are ready. I'll fit the whole name, so. Now, West Gaming to face OMD Esports from Libya. Northern Africa with a lot of good and skillful and talented teams as well, representing their continent at the highest level. Now let's spin the wheel one more time to find the oppositions for GTZ Sports and 27 FC. Ooh. It's gonna be Reborn from France. And well, by default, this is the only exception. We're gonna have two Portuguese teams against each other because everyone else has been drawn out already. So in that case, it is allowed. So 27 FC versus Nacional FC as the draw, as the outcome of the draw, as said it. Okay. So these are the fixtures for the champions round of 16 draw. A lot of difficult, challenging matches for a lot of teams. Perigo FC versus Camora, El Lamego Esports versus Intellect or Altuar, AC Strainer versus Rage Unit, Dromel Tactics versus Thunder Gaming, Pluribus Unum versus Pasfreira, West Gaming versus OMD Sports, GTZ Sports versus Reborn, 27, 20 FC versus Nacional FC. That is the fixtures, that is the round of 16, and that is the road to the final, which will take place on the 2nd or 3rd week of March, okay? These games must be played by Sunday, so start organizing your games, managers. And now moving on to the challenges draw. Here we go. Moving on to the challengers draw. Okay, I need to fix this. So, as a few teams in the challengers, there is a top 4 and then playoff 4 teams that won the playoffs. We're gonna do that. We're gonna do those teams. And just reset this. And then we're gonna crack one with a live draw for that. All right. That will do. All right. So again, we're gonna start with the top 4. These are the top 4 winners from the challengers. Lakaze from Tunisia. We got Aspect 7 from England. We have Ant and Synergy from France and GD Viso from Portugal. So top 4 against playoff winners again. Let's spin the wheel and find out the first team to come out to play in the quarterfinals of the Challengers E-Cup. And it's going to be Lakaze from Tunisia. Don't. Now finding out the second team. It's going to be the only team from England in the Challengers, Aspect 7. This is going to be a quick draw. Now spinning the wheel one last time to find out the teams for the other side of the brackets, and it's going to be Ants and Synergy first. Then at the bottom is going to be what was it? GD Viso, yes, from Portugal. Alright, so that's the 4 teams. Now moving on to the playoff winners. We have Mokro from Morocco, Phoenix from Libya, PFC Old Guard from France, and we have Defcon Esports from Spain. So 1 team from each country. I don't think we actually have, I know we do have 2 French teams and 2 teams from, no, just 1 team from Libya, the other one is from Tunisia. Okay, here we go. Let's find out in the same order as before for the champions, from left to right, top to bottom. Finding out now the opposition for Lakaze. Here we go. We're gonna be facing PFC Old Guard. French team. Now finding the opposition for Aspect 7. Currently dominating League 2. They have scored over 120 goals this season. They're completely obliterating the 4th division of England. I don't even know how they didn't qualify for a higher division, but they will definitely go up the division for next season. So they're going to be playing Mokro FC. Now spinning the wheel one last time for the challengers, and for the night we're going to have Phoenix versus Ant and Synergy. Phoenix from Libya, and then Defcon Esports versus GD Viso. So it's an Iberian draw, Iberian battle. Here we go. So that's the fixtures. To sum it up again, Lakaze versus PFC Old Guard, Aspect 7 versus Mokro FC, and Synergy versus Phoenix Esports, GD Vizu against Defcon Esports. That is the quarterfinals of the Challengers E-Cup. Also, the games must be played by Sunday. So again, managers, start organizing. And good luck to your games. Thank you for watching, guys. It's been a pleasure once again to host another live draw here in CPG YouTube. Make sure to subscribe. Help us out. We are nearly at 1,000. So yeah, we count with your subscription to reach the milestone. And I bid you all good night. And yeah, thanks for watching. This is the home of esports entertainment.